Hi everyone, it's me, Traveler Lily, here back with another book review after it's been 3 or 4 months now. It's been 3 or 4 months and I apologize for that. I just took I guess you could say a long break from YouTube for a bit, from doing book reviews. And I know I said I was going to do, the Paper Towns book review soon, but I never got a chance to do it because, I don't know, just totally forgot about doing it or whatever. And so, I decided to finally do it here now in April, the day before Easter. So, I'm gonna be uploading this tonight, hopefully, and then I'll probably upload another book review soon after it, because I already finished another book of mine that I did a month ago. So so since then I have completed this book and have completed another book of mine called The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. And I have continued reading another book called The Creeping. And have started reading another book called Because of Winn-Dixie as well. So by the time you probably see this, the book review might be nighttime or whatever in your country or whatever, I will try to get the next book review up soon. As again, probably tonight, depending how motivated I am to actually do it. But I probably will get The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane book review probably tonight as well. So enough rambling, let's get on with the book review, since I talked long enough for 2 minutes. So let's get on with The Paper Towns by John Green book review. Anyway, basically, if you haven't heard of Paper Towns by John Green, basically what you need to know, it's basically an American teen fiction book here in the US, about a boy named Quentin Jacobson. I couldn't remember what his last name was, but it says in the back what his last name was. Who, basically, grows up in Florida. I think it's Florida. I don't know. Anyway, it's Florida, whatever. Something like that. Florida, Seattle, somewhere in the US. Where, for most of his life, he's known this girl named Margot. Who he's known since a kid. And basically, at the beginning, they find a dead body, and it really traumatizes Quentin, I guess, as a kid a little bit, because it's a dead body. Margot, is into that whole mystery detective thing, I guess, or whatever, and she goes and investigates it or whatever, and she finds information on the guy or whatever. I don't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. And so anyway, after that incident, since they were kids, a few years go by, and Quentin and Margot kind of go their separate ways. They kind of drift apart. And, they basically go throughout school, not speaking to each other or anything, and it's interesting because, they Margot and Quinn, they live, right near each other and stuff, they live, right across the street from each other and stuff, so they're, not only childhood friends, but they're next-door neighbors. And so, as you can imagine, Quinn and Margot have kind of seen each other grow up since they first met as kids. So, and so basically, a few weeks before graduation of the senior year, because they're seniors in high school now, and they're graduating, So yeah, and basically that it's the last few weeks, and Quentin, is going to school and everything. He's going to school. Trying to graduate. Like a lot of people who want to graduate from high school. And everything. He's trying to pass. Basically, goes to school and everything, and basically one night when he's sleeping, and he gets woken up by Margot, who happened to basically sneak through his bedroom window, and tell him that she needs his help in getting back at a few people, and that she needs him to drive her around everything because her car got taken away and everything. And Margot's basically this girl who's like really pretty, really good looking. She's popular in school. Gets good grades. Stuff. Yeah, but with Margot, she's a bit of a mystery, you could say. And so basically, this entire book, not like the entire book, like good portion of the book is Quentin helping Margot get back at a few for for her ex-boyfriend and a couple of her friends who she felt like betrayed her and everything and stuff because her ex-boyfriend cheated on her and everything, supposedly cheated on her and everything. So yeah, and basically after Quentin helps her get back at them and everything, and has an eventful all-nighter with Margot, and, they get back home, and she goes back home, and, he goes back to his house and everything. He discovers that Margot has disappeared for, a few days later, because he thought, oh yeah, she's probably sick or something, a day or two, because he thinks someone's sick or whatever. But no, Margot has disappeared, and basically, he has to go and look for clues to find her and everything. And he discovers he might not know Margot as well as he thought he did. And so it's this entire journey of him figuring out the clues and him discovering Margot might not appear who she might say she says or whatever, And so it's this entire journey of him trying to find her, and along with a couple of his friends and everything, and yeah, that's basically the majority of this book. It's him looking for her and everything, and there's clues that lead him and his group of friends to a paper town. Hence the name of the book, Paper Towns. Basically what Paper Town is, it's basically a non-existent town that isn't on any well-known map or anything. It's basically a town that's made up and only has a population of 1 or something like that. But you can find it I guess on a route or whatever, a route or whatever. And so yeah, and so basically that they track down basically what it is. They track down Margot in a paper town, and she's fine and everything, and she doesn't want to go, but yeah, so that's basically the majority of this book. I thought it was okay. I saw the movie first before I read the book, so I kind of had an idea of what I was getting into before I read this book. So I kind of already knew what was gonna happen and stuff, and everything. I wanted to see what the difference were between this and the movie. And, I definitely gotta say, the movie didn't drag on as long as this book did for a good portion of this book. Because, and I'm gonna explain why. Because, basically what they did for the all-nighter, and the pranks they did and everything, lasted a good portion of this book. Literally the pranks and everything were, half the book or whatever. It was, yeah. It was about, half. The prank and stuff, and, what happened after the all-nighter and everything lasted almost half the book. Yeah, like half the book. I kid you not. Half the book. And it just dragged, and the all-nighter basically dragged on for a good number of chapters. I mean, I get there was, like, a lot of stuff that Margot had in mind and everything, but, like, it definitely went into, like, oh yeah, what he was thinking and everything, and it just went, I don't know, it just went into way too much detail of what he was thinking and everything, and all that, and it just, I don't know, I just felt like it was slightly boring to me, in my opinion, because all it was just him spending the all-nighter with Margot, doing all this crazy stuff around town, and him finding her, and then him eventually finding her at the end, and him eventually going back and graduating high school and all that, and everything, you know, and just being satisfied with the fact that the girl he loves is okay and is out there, you know, and she's never gonna, you know, come back and graduate or anything. So, yeah. It kind of, but I did enjoy the all-nighter part, you know, with them doing all these crazy stuff, because it definitely, I think, made it interesting. It was probably like the main, I think, interesting thing out of this entire book was the all-nighter. And the rest of it, I think, was just not as interesting, sorry to say. But that doesn't mean I hate the book at all. It just means it just means I have kind of mixed feelings about it, because I liked it, but I also didn't like it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Mixed feelings? No. So yeah. I definitely would give, I think, this book maybe a 3.0 out of 5, I would say. If I was doing it that way and stuff. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it to people who are into, like, you know, John Green's work and everything, and are really into, like, the whole teen, you know, the whole teen fiction genre, and, you know, going on this amazing journey and figure out who you are and figure out who people really are and everything. And if you like this kind of book, then go ahead. I mean, if you like it, that's fine. If you don't like it, that's okay too. I mean, you don't have, I mean, if you have mixed feelings like I have about it, that's fine too. I mean, you don't have to be entitled to another person's opinion. You don't have to agree with everything someone says, or disagree with everything someone says. I mean, you can, you know, have your own opinion about it, you know, and stuff. And yeah, I mean, my opinion is just, like, I liked it, but I also didn't like it, and stuff. And so yeah, that's basically my entire book review. And I know I'm doing this the day before Easter, so I might not get a lot of people hurrying to see this, but that's okay. I'm just glad I finally got to do a book review on Paper Towns after like 3 months. So yeah, I've already completed this book already months ago, which I wish I could have done this like a month ago or so, because then that would have been awesome. But that's fine. At least I'm getting it done. And for all you guys out there, hope you guys are doing well and all that, you know, and hope you guys are enjoying life. And I will get the next book review done, hopefully tonight, or sometime soon. So yeah, have a wonderful Easter, and bye guys!